Hey everybody. Well, the project is about wrapped up here. We got the hot body all set up. Alright. Gonna do a little close up on the old Samuel B. Lutz. Here's the inside. Coming around the bottom, we got the ports set in for the exhaust. Even glued these guys on, and then there's a hole inside. I put a 24 ounce fuel tank in there. Took out the 21, gave me 3 extra ounces, and right down in that front little area. I'm gonna take that tank out, but I'm gonna put another tank in there for smoke. I'm gonna get me a Sullivan smoker, and we got the old setup just as good as can be. There's the air tank, gas fill. Pull that is for the fuel line. Sucker right out, and there you got it. There's the there also is. Let's come on ignition over here. Turn on the old audio. Turn 3 hours. Enough photography SG, and then we turn like these 14s haven't been charging. Let's see if they go on. Battery. Wow. Yeah. Anyway, as you can see, this is all sticker right here. Of course, the numbers are too. But with the paint job that Mike Barbie did on this thing, and that's with the gloss flat, it darkened it up. And look at the little bit darker, you know, on the cowl. But I mean, you get right up on it, and it's just not really noticeable unless you do get right up on it. Come around this side. What I needed to do is I glued the hinges in. Need to just give them an old little pull. Make sure they don't pull out individually. I had to go and take these off, of course. Then we have the wing. Now, no, it's not detailed like where control and there are lines everywhere, but majority are in the the servos are you got to take out those that are in, but screws, you know, the servos get them there. This little pup forth. Move this hitting there back and work it back and forth so that I have a wide range of motion. Full. These been fine. These are the flaps. You see the nice little red line. This is kind of rough, but that's just kind of a metal effect. When it hits the sun, it'll glisten. Of course, this is the other flap, and this will be gone. This much of the red because it'll be covered up by the fuselage. Put this out of the way. I'm gonna come over here. And we're going to move these guys, I hope. Yeah. Just got to move them around, work them in. Yeah. Had to go and do it this way, and just slop all because the holes were bigger. You know, when you take out the old units. Of course, the holes ended up being bigger. The old hinges. So just let go. I can flip this over and take a look at it. Let's take a look, see at this. Oh, yeah. Up. There's the top. But Push down. That doesn't look good. Maybe a little bad. That doesn't look good. Right in there. Nice. Good. Nice. So here's the inside, Mr. G.I. Joe, and in my cockpit. As you can see, if I turn on my ignition, the light goes on. Yay! Right down in there. I've got it set up so that it's in one of the gauges. Well, there you go. Next video I make is I've got to get the retracts back on. I checked these out, and to be quite honest, they practically look straight. I mean, the LOEs. I think what my problem is that I've had a few of these bend, but never changed this, which is the trinion. This little piece right across here. I don't know if you can really actually see it, but this one's kind of pushed in compared to this one, because when it goes up, this retracts up, and this lifts here. That's the other side. This is where the ELOs go in. If they get pushed back, then this gets pushed back, and you can see it's a little bit in this one, not bad, but the other one right here, it's a little buckled also. But so what I got to do is get these from Robart, and they're 35 bucks a piece and $10 shipping. And change these guys right here, just these right here. And this stuff's awesome. I blocked jet, and this IC shell. Wow, awesome! This stuff is instant filter. Here it is awesome as far as like fatten out, still whole. It's like the next step up compared to thick CA. But anyway, like that's what it used to look like. Now, yeehaw! So this is what it looks like now. Oh, this engine, the dummy engine didn't come out too bad at all. This was actually the engine I used off of the Corsair, and I got a flash notch it, fiberglass specialties. Heard it had the notch out around, and then I just burred in the edge. Really, it came right around the side, so it's really tight down below. You really almost can't see down below unless you from down below. Connect, and here's the. I don't know if I'm going to put it or not. It's on it. Go across here. I don't know. Pin in, just leave it. I mean, it would be hard to do. It's like just take a piece of wood and just first loop it down like so. But I mean, it's just one other sense of restriction, and they're not going to go and grade off or knock off or anything on my plane, because this is just an ARF with Monaco. And yes, you too. Now, what I need to explain and want to explain. Make sure that's good. It's working. All right, let's turn this noise off. What I want to tell about is on this, I started this actual right here dead center. Okay, of the actual, right, you know, I just put it basically in the same location. This is the vent, the turbo vent, and it goes, just put it dead center, took it from here, and took it with this mounted right to this, right here. Okay. So, center to center, and of course, this stuff, I got this regular top flight line. Servo, not servo, but panel line pen, and with this stuff from Top Flight, what I usually get, let's see, there's the panel line pen, it's called trim solvent. That stuff takes it, almost anything like glue and sticker glue and all this other stuff. It'll take it off of the monocoque without shredding it, or like just coloring it or anything like on this side, right here. So center again, you go, you start, you got this here and the dead third one, and then do when you the between up 1, 2, okay, 3, in 1, 2, okay, up, one, which third one, someone help you. Center line, center off of half. Then you take, hold it enough to get your this angle or ruler, and I went off of the actual picture of the plane that I have. Okay, from Hellhawks, it's called. It was a fighter group this was in, and then basically went and put. Of course, I had the decals on already and everything else, but you just mark it to where it actually shows up. Bring it up past. And then finding this line right across here, going all the way through, you take it off the center, roughly about center here of the elevator stab, and then you just mark it all the way across to this one right up here. All right, and you hold it in place, having someone help you, and then you can just erase all this stuff, with that trim seal. These are the exhaust. For the inside, these are the latches to get the panels off. I'm going to paint the spinner black because it's on it. And this is the cowl. Like it's a canopy full of hand. Some hand grooves. So I got to on and off. I'm going to mount this tomorrow. Put in it so I can get it off. Yep. And there. And eventually sitting pretty. I'll put it in, and then right here. Actually, I can turn it high an antenna as high as the. I think it's about a center line canopy, but as you this, then you again square markings. Okay, coming off, take everything off of your square. Then you can erase this. You get your all right, and you use the canopy, and okay. So this one came about so far in here. And this one's about almost center. This is on the edge, this line. And then this one was back where, okay, you take your canopy, put it on, boom. And it's roughly right in front of it, boom, right here. And these are all square down. And you just, from here to here, square off of this, right here, going up. And one of those Hobbyco angle units like this is like perfect for it, because I can turn around and go and square off the center line that's in it, and then just hold it down and it folds over real nice, and then boom, you take your panel pen, go right across it a few times, and you always darken it or you can erase it. Then it did the offset. I don't know if you can see it or not, right here, goes down and over. And then, Cali Graphics, thank you very much. This is all put on one, and then these are a separate sheet, and you just put it right on there. It's real nice. And as far as the flame, and here, and the other thing I do is put another screw right down. Boom. You can put doors on it. Did the below exhaust and work down. And did the top of the elevator, of course, and the bottom, those top of the tabs. And again, the trim, this one's just as big as this one because I accumulated over the bottom. Big trim tab in the back, top tab in the. Let's see, yeah. Took a sticker and put the black on there. So, and in the actual picture, one other thing, it shows that it goes up this gray, comes back around and stops. It didn't go all the way across like this, because if you look down on the actual model, you won't see it, because they have a 3-angle view that you look over. So it's telling me, because I only have a side view and then I have a top view, it's telling me it stops right before the actual wing. God, what are these things called, for crying out loud? It stops right up in here, anyway. And then it ties back into the And this is dove gray, flat dove gray. It's the closest gray I can get as far as monocoat goes. And then that's a flat olive drab.